Hey everyone, I'm Aditya, and today we're going to talk about what I'm doing as a cybersecurity college student to get a job out of college. Full disclaimer here, this is not official advice. This is just stuff I'm doing, and you guys could follow this. So, the agenda, we're going to talk about me, introduction, just to like give you context of like where I'm coming from. Talk about the college degree that I'm doing, certifications, networking, projects, internships, research. So, let's get on to it. Okay, so who am I? I'm a cybersecurity student at UTSA, or University of Texas San Antonio. I'm also a cybersecurity intern, a security researcher at Hackers Arcade, and an officer at a cybersecurity club in my college. I'm mentioning this because it'll be important soon. You'll find out. Okay, so college degree. I'm doing a BBA in cybersecurity, which is Bachelor's of Business Administration. Don't ask me why it's under the business side of things instead of the Bachelor's of Science, which is like computer science side, but I'm not sure too. And then, okay, let's talk about the degree, right? So it's not going to guarantee the job. So, I mean, it's going to tell the employer that, okay, you can sit down for 4 years or something and then concentrate enough to get a degree, but it's not going to showcase how much knowledge you have, you know? So it's not going to guarantee a job. Sad to hear, but it's true. So you got to work on stuff outside of the degree as well. So certifications. One of them could be certifications. So I do certifications out of school, right? So I do a lot. So I got the Security Plus. I might work on the Network Plus soon. CCNA is a good cert for like networking. eLearn Security has great certs. Offensive Security, I passed the OCP, so I'm working on those certs. TCM or TCM Academy has like a lot of certs as well, like the PNPT, which is pretty nice. So yeah, working on certifications can help a lot. You know, it just shows the employer that you're willing to work outside of your degree on certifications and like grow your knowledge, and you're genuinely like interested. Okay, networking. This is number one. Okay, networking. It's not the actual cyber networking here, like devices and all. This is actual face-to-face, in-person networking. So let's talk about clubs. So hopefully there's cybersecurity clubs in your college. I have one at mine. Not one though. I have like many. But make sure to join those, you know? And then also, if you can, try to be like a officer, like take up an officer position in those clubs. You can learn a lot, and your network like grows like rapidly. And then LinkedIn. So stay active on LinkedIn. Like make sure you go a few times a week. Go check out stuff. Maybe like posts and all that. But yeah, and then conferences. So there's a lot of conferences going on like everywhere. So hopefully you can like volunteer there, maybe even give a talk. Like I volunteered at the Texas Cyber Summit a few months, no, last year or last year, and then I haven't given talk yet, but hopefully in the future I will. And then career first. You know, college it's gonna have career first. Make sure to go to those. Like for sure, you have to go to those. And the picture on the left, right? This is like it's like a summarizing of networking. So it's not entirely about who you like what you know. It's also like mostly about who you know as well. So when those both intersect, you get that opportunity. So if you know a lot of people, they can probably get you like an interview, right? In their company or so. But if you go in and you don't know anything, then there's no point. So make sure to also know what you need to know, and then that's where the opportunity lies. Okay, let's talk about projects, right? So there was this one talk I attended. It was like a recruiter talking about people who stood out in like an interview or so. And then he talked about one of these guys having a link to their website on their resume. And he remembered that person, like he stood out to them. So I was like, okay, maybe I can use this as a learning opportunity, you know? Create like my own website. So I made one. I learned like the basics of websites, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, create a basic website, made one, put it on my resume. Okay, next YouTube channel. So this YouTube channel I started it's just like a personal project. try to like help people out, put myself out there as well. Home lab, you got to make a home lab. Like if you're in cyber, you want to learn a lot of stuff, you got to make a home lab. Download VMware, VirtualBox, go to YouTube, search all that. You know how to do it. And then GitHub. So GitHub is like a place where you can put all your projects that you work, right? Like I host my website code on GitHub. I also put most of my cybersecurity projects, which mostly are in Python. I just put them on GitHub. So yeah. Internships, okay. You got to do internships. They're number one. They're actual experience. So if you look at the picture on the left, right, this was my freshman year. So I started applying to internships even before my freshman year started, and then during my freshman year too. So I think right here, I don't know how many, maybe 20, but I applied to like at least 50 internships, I remember, or more. I don't have all of them noted. But if you see on the left, right, it's like most of them are red, which means I got rejected. Like I never got a reply. Or even if I did, they were like, okay, maybe try next time and stuff. But all of those were rejections, and then there was this one offer or one company that took a chance on me, Like I did the interviews with them, and did everything and got the internship. So you see, like it's one out of like what, however many. So make sure to apply to like a lot of internships, each and every single one, and then someone might take a chance on you, and then you go from there. Okay, let's talk about research, job research. So what I do is like when I started in cyber, I just looked up different jobs I could do, like what each job does, what it entails, what skills you need. So I do like things backwards. So I look up the job, I look at the skills that they need, and then I work on those, instead of just like learning everything on the run. I mean, you have to know your basics before doing this, which you can learn online, but specific stuff, right? If you want to be a cybersecurity analyst, you go to their job description. If you even have like a particularly interesting company you want to work for, go to their actual job description, copy paste into like a notepad or something, and then started like researching each and every single one. Like, okay, they say have the security plus, go after the security plus. They say have the network plus, go after that. They say maybe have like some other cert, just do that as well. So do things backwards, Don't just go and get every random cert on the planet and then look for the job. Do it reverse. And yeah, that would be all for the video. Hopefully you got something out of it. Let me know if you have any questions and see you.